Hello and welcome to day 6 of my Essential series, focusing on what matters the most in our lives, what's absolutely vital in our walk as Christians, and I've been covering non-essentials as well. So today I'm talking from the subject, pause. As you know, in New York and around the country, they've been on pause, and for some in the U.S. for over 2 months and counting. So pause in these areas means you no longer can do what you were doing, and it's for your safety. You're staying in, you're staying home. And the only exception is if your work is essential and an essential worker. Why? Because there's something happening that if we continue with business as usual, it can be harmful to you. So we need to pause, because it's possible that the danger can be fatal. So we're going to put the whole state on pause until we feel comfortable we can hit the play button, the resume button. But during the pause, we got work to do behind the scenes, so that when we reactivate, when we open the doors again, we have put the measures in place for a safe reentry. And reentry is gradual. So we're taking our time, we're thinking it through. Just because we're on pause, it doesn't mean we're not working. It means our work is more in the preparation and planning and evaluation stages so that we can resume. Because if we had continued the way we were going, it had the possibility of taking more lives. And so for those of you that need to pause in your own life, it could mean that if you continue business as usual, you may set yourself up for failure and destroy whatever it is you've been working on. So pause. Take your time, think it through, and prepare and plan for your next, for when it's time to resume. Pause may be necessary for you to save your dreams, your vision, so it can be realized. For some, it may have stopped your health. It may stop your health from declining because of the pace at which you were working. A number of things may necessitate your pause. So pause may be for you just what the doctor ordered. It's a famous saying that says, fail to plan, plan to fail. Some things that we're endeavoring to do, we've attempted it without a proper plan in place. We know it's the vision that God has given us. We got butterflies in our belly with excitement, so we want Him to give it to us all at once. And He's not going to do it because pause is necessary. Because in the busyness, we can miss His voice. The voice is not going to be heard in the noise, in the storm, but in the stillness. So sometimes we just have to pause. Why? We want maximum impact in the most effective and efficient way possible. We don't want to be as those hamsters on a wheel just spinning, so we sometimes just have to pause. And the other reason for the pause is, I know what it means to multitask, but are the tasks on the list essential? Will it bring you closer, or is it just another good idea? It's like we have the car turned on, right? And our foot is on the gas, and we're pressing hard, but it's in park. The message is sometimes we have the plan and we're ready to go, but God says pause. We need a little more preparation. And that park is His doing. Perhaps we just don't realize it. So let's just take our feet off the pedal and pause, realizing that God's got you. He's got your dreams. He's got your vision. And now we can focus on your health, both physically, mentally, and spiritually. And we also need to be paused so we can appreciate the moments, because life is made up of moments that we ought not let slip by. So in conclusion, there's a word in the Bible, Selah, whose meaning is uncertain, and there's been much speculation around this among scholars, even though it's mentioned around 74 times in Scripture. But today, let's indulge one of the meanings, which is pause, to stop and think about. In Psalm 62:8, it says, trust in Him at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart before Him. God is a refuge for us. Selah. Psalms 3:4, I cried unto the Lord with my voice, and He heard me out of His holy hill. Selah. Psalm 68:19, blessed be the Lord, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the God of our salvation. Selah. Pause. Think about that. God's got so much in store for you. So for you, during this pause, step back, reevaluate, restructure, reimagine, rebrand, revamp, and reconnect. God bless you.
You have been listening to Dr. Q English. Follow her on social media at Facebook at Q English and on Instagram at Q English. Continue to listen to our daily series.